and Pan Dulce. How's that? Coffee and Pan Dulce.
Hey, I'm Christian Cano. You're the co-host. My buttons are Moms Demand Action, Gunsmiths Legislation, Healthcare for All, Medicare for All, and also in my heart, Black Lives Matter on behalf of Joe Oldham, who's a guest of ours who passed away last year. That's it.
Hello, this is Jenny James Gunn. I am a community advocate here in Charlotte, North Carolina for LGBT women's rights with the National Organization for Women, gun sense laws with Moms Demand Action, and anything that extends equity to all. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Pride. This is a Pride edition of a special for Cannis Media, and we are rocking and rolling, and we're almost to June 1st. In fact,
Wow.
Of just a few days, it's going to be June 1st, and we pre-recorded this, and we're going to put some special messages from people all around the country and some of our common guests that we've had over the years, and no telling who's going to pop in, so I don't even know. That'll be the producer's call, and I'm sure he's got some things cooking up, which of course is our partner in crime here, Christian. And in case you're not watching the video version, there's the two of us on the screen, and we're going to talk about a lot of things. The top 10 attended prides here in the United States.
Yeah.
We're going to cover probably some other things in the next 30 to 60 minutes. There may be two editions of this, so we may break this up in two parts if it runs long, which with Christian and I, we like to talk. I mean, that's kind of when we used to not have these shows. We have some old shows that went about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And I'm surprised when people watched it all the way through.
Yeah.
But maybe they left it on while they were going to sleep or something. Yeah. But anyway, we are happy to bring this out to the world, and it's a little different than we've done in the past, but it's very exciting. And let's get right to it. Let's jump right into the top 10.
All right. Yeah. As Gersemi said, welcome everyone. Happy Pride. Happy International Pride. On our coffee show, we've been celebrating Pride every year, and we try to do a Pride episode, and we sometimes we'd have someone on. I know we've had Charlotte Pride on since we started off in Charlotte, North Carolina. So we really felt like this year, because of everything that's going on, that it was really, really important for us to remind our audience members how important Pride is, International Pride Month, not just for June, but for all year long, especially for all of the LGBTs, the T's, especially in the Pride community. So, all right, so we're going to start here. We'll see how this works out. This may take some creative editing, but we do want to wish everyone a happy Pride, and we want to thank those who are watching us on Facebook and YouTube, and the thousands who listen to us on your favorite audio podcast platform. Oh, before we start, I just have to give a shout out to the author that we had on, was it 2 weeks ago on the coffee show, Robert Bobby? My God, his show really took off. I was so impressed by his show. I guess he had a bunch of New Orleans followers that decided that they wanted to hear what he had to say. So that was a great episode. Okay, Here, oh, and Dr. B was with us last week. So I want to thank Dr. B for coming back. So here we go. We're going to start editing. We're going to start with, we're going to do the top 10 U.S. cities for Pride events. And then we're going to add about 7 more that are probably of special interest to Gersemi or myself. And when we mention these, you'll know why, because we have a, WeHo, I believe is one of them we're going to talk about. So Palm Springs, Key West. So we'll be talking about those. All right. So here we go.
Hi there, it's Jennifer Roberts in Charlotte, former mayor of Charlotte. And I just want to say how wonderful it is that we have a Pride Parade and Festival here every year. It's so great to celebrate with the community, to let people be who they are, to let people love who they are, and to have the whole community share in that celebration, especially in these challenging times when too many people are being targeted just for who they are. So let's go Pride!
All right. The annual Charlotte Pride Festival and Parade takes place in Uptown Charlotte in North Carolina from August the 15th to the 16th, typically filling the streets with hundreds and thousands of attendees. As the largest LGBTQ street festival and parade in the Carolinas, the event features major community showcases, vendor booths, live musical performances, and a grand Sunday parade. That's the Charlotte Pride. Oh, and the VIP section is incredible. Okay.
Key West Pride 2026 takes place from Wednesday, June 3rd to Sunday, June 7th, with the overarching theme, Color the Island. The highly anticipated 5-day festival features pool parties, drag performances, historic trolley tours, and sunset cruises across the tropical island.
All right.
That's what's highlighted by Safari.
Perfect. Girl, don't forget, I got to edit these in, so you got to like sound really exciting.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Howdy, y'all. This is a Pride message from all of us at Cannis Media saying Happy Pride 2026. Somewhere around the country, there have had rather Pride events, which Happy Pride again. And June is International Pride Month, which is what this special is all about. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it informs you on events going around the country. And most of all, enjoy your freedoms and enjoy Pride. Happy Pride, y'all.
Ready? Jacksonville Pride is the largest and most historic LGBTQIA celebration in Northeast Florida, famously holding its flagship festival and parade annually during the first weekend in October. It's an all-volunteer nonprofit event, and it occurs once again from October the 4th through the 5th in Jacksonville, Florida.
The Atlanta Pride Festival will take place in the Piedmont Park, October 10th and 11th, 2026. As the largest free Pride event in the United States and the biggest LGBTQ celebration in the South, it will feature the massive annual parade, an artist market, live entertainment, and community marches.
Capitol Pride in Washington, D.C. is a massive week-long LGBTQ plus celebration hosted by Capitol Pride Alliance. In 2026, the main festival will run from Friday, June the 12th to Sunday, June 21st. The event features iconic Capitol Pride Parade on Saturday, June 20th, and the massive festival and concert on Pennsylvania Avenue on Sunday, June 21st. That's Capitol Pride, and actually, Coffee and Pan Dulce will be there. Howdy, y'all. It's Christian Cano with Cannis Media and the Coffee and Pan Dulce Show. We wanted to wish everyone a happy Pride. We hope you have a great happy Pride month. Have fun at the events. Have a great time at all the wonderful Pride events you're going to be attending this summer and throughout the year. Happy Pride, y'all.
Hey, y'all. We have a great lineup of spring shows for Coffee and Pan Dulce, and I appreciate you guys watching them. Many of them got a lot of views. including some with our special guests. We had a great lineup. We are excited about the summer. It is going to be one hot summer. We'll leave out the hot girl part. And anyway, we are excited about our summer lineup as always, including our special Pride edition and much, much more coming up. We may even talk about a 4th of July special edition. Maybe we'll talk about what makes America America. What is a patriot? And many more discussions we're excited to bring to y'all, Christian and I, and so many of our podcast stars that join us on a weekly and monthly basis. Thanks for listening as always, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Hey, y'all, thanks for watching, and support local Black and brown businesses, including our sponsor, Manolo's Bakery. That has some fabulous pastries, food, king cakes, all kinds of specialty cakes, swallows, and much, much more. Some of the best food you eat in Charlotte, North Carolina. Again, Manolo's Bakery, right here in East Charlotte. Thanks for watching. Hey, y'all, thanks for watching our spring shows and sticking with us. And we've got a fabulous summer lineup. I hope y'all are excited as I am. And let's enjoy our summers. Hot girl summer. See y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. So we have a great fall lineup, and we encourage you to tune in to many of our fabulous shows, like our He Say show, and many more things in October and November as well. Thanks for watching as always, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, y'all.
Hey, y'all, thanks for watching the Florida shows. They've been wildly successful. Obviously, it's a topic that you guys have enjoyed and wanted to know more of. And we like talking about the dumpster fire. It used to be the state of Florida, and we'll probably talk about it some more this summer. Thanks for watching, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Thanks for watching.
All right. So the Greater Palm Springs Pride 2026 will take place from November 5th to November 8th, 2026, with the Central Festival and Parade scheduled for November 6th through the 8th. The milestone 40th annual celebration is themed Be Included and will feature a massive lineup of community, arts, and advocacy. The Pride Festival itself is hosted in a venue called the Arenas District and the intersection of Palm Canyon Drive and Amanado Road. The festival is free to attend, though donations are encouraged to support the ongoing community programming.
You know, that is really a nice Pride. We went last year. We'll be going again this year. Hopefully I'll meet Gersemi and her wife there next year or this coming year, November. It's a beautiful Pride with a great VIP section. Jasmine's one of the persons who's the organizers, and she's incredible. So that's a great Pride.
Hi, this is Yorense Pascual Mateo. I am back. Spedeke is back in 2026, and yes, my hiatus was sad, and it was caused by a bunch of, butthurt losers. But I'm not gonna say that. Don't worry, I'm here. I'm gonna be annoying. I'm gonna say fuck fascism, and I'm gonna stand up against this shit. So please like, subscribe, enjoy my show, and let's fight against the bullshit that we continue to live through.
All right.
Yeah, and some of these prides you and I have attended over the years, or obviously the Charlotte Pride because we both lived in Charlotte at one time. Actually, for most of the show history, we lived in Charlotte Pride, so we went several years in a row. And I was involved with Charlotte Pride myself personally.
Yeah.
Starting in 2019 was the first festival that I was involved with. And the last one that I was seriously involved with was the virtual Pride that we had in 2020 because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
And I did And I did work with the film festival through about.
Yeah, the film. That's the only reason I went to go see movies.
I did that from 2019 to 2023, including heading it up as a co-chair for one season, and then just helping it survive and helping a Pride survive a pandemic is what tied me to the Charlotte Pride for so long, because I began my volunteerism with them before the pandemic and after and during, and it definitely affected Pride festivals all over the world.
Yeah.
And so we still see the effects in some Pride events even now today.
Excellent. The 56th annual San Francisco Pride Parade and Celebration will take place on June 27th through the 28th under the theme Resistance in Action. The weekend features a massive 2-day Civic Center Plaza Festival with the iconic Sunday Parade marching down Market Street from the, and I apologize, Embarcadillo. I guess that's a street or area. I apologize. Okay.
I think it's pronounced.
Okay.
Embarcadero.
Okay, Embarcadero to the Civic Center. So San Francisco, our San Francisco brothers and sisters, I apologize for mutilating that. You should have sent a video in. But anyway, all right.
So West Hollywood, or We Hope Pride 2026, takes place in and around West Hollywood Park from June 5th to June 7th, featuring a free community programming, the Out Loud Music Festival, and the We Hope Pride Parade. I can say personally, last year, the Out Loud Musical Festival is huge. Now, it is not free. They do charge admission for that. They actually put that in the center of the We Hope Park, and then they shut down Santa Monica Boulevard and have the festival on the street. And then have the Pride the next day, the parade itself on the 7th. But the street fair is run Saturday and Sunday on the Santa Monica Boulevard, in what they call the Rainbow District, or where primarily most of the LGBT bars and different businesses and stuff like that. It's whereas they call like the clothing and retail part of West Hollywood the fashion district or design district, and they have different districts. And then of course the Sunset Strip is also partially in the West Hollywood, which they call it the Sunset Strip. But it's they have a lot of things going on. A Women's Freedom Festival is also included in this. There's a whole bunch of free music on the community stages, the 2 days of the festival, and then of course the Out Loud concert featuring. Let's see what the musical act is. The I just saw it and my mind went blank. But let's see. Gosh, one of them is pop artist Ava Max.
Oh, cool.
And then there's another one, and I can't believe I'm blanking on it because they're Pussycat Dolls. So
great. Yeah.
So they've been doing a reunion tour. And,
wow.
They're also going to be taking the center stage, but it is going to be a good festival, and it's a good festival for a city the size of West Hollywood, because a lot of people don't realize it's only about 35,000, 40,000 people live in West Hollywood. And it's separate from LA Pride. Two separate organizations. They split apart a few years back, and they're both great Pride festivals, but they're distinctly different.
Excellent.
In the way they do things.
Okay.
Hey y'all, you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, and your favorite audio podcast platforms. You can catch your special editions of Coffee and Pan Dulce as always. And we appreciate y'all listening. And we're going to do more episodes. We're going to do some zany things in 2025. And most of all, we're going to have lots of fun as always. Thanks for listening. And look for the new shouts. Appreciate it.
Okay. Now we're going to do the top 10 cities
Hey, it's Del Shores, and I just wanted to say happy Pride to everybody listening to the Coffee and Pan Dulce Show. I love this show, and right now, during these trying times, it is more important than ever for us to stand up, for people to see who we are, and to be proud. I am proud.
Number 10. So interestingly, Gersemi, we spare no expense with research on this show. So when I Googled the Google machine, the top 10 American cities, last year, the city of Fort Worth, Texas, my birth town, Cowtown, USA, surpassed Jacksonville, Florida as the 10th largest city. So now it's in the top 10 American cities. And it actually has a Pride event. I didn't know this, but now this may be the smallest Pride event of all of the top 10 cities because they share all the publicity with Dallas. Dallas is the big city. So theirs is here we go. We'll do the top 10. All right, here we go. Number 10. Fort Worth, Texas official Pride celebration is called the Trinity Pride Fest, happening on Saturday, June 27th, 2026, from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. in the near Southside South Main Village. This free grassroots community festival features an opening march, a major performance stage, and local vendors and community activations. That's Trinity Pride. Right. Number 9. So interestingly, Gersemi, some interesting factoids that I learned last year. So Dallas has 2 Pride events. They have the official Pride event, which has the Allen Ross Freedom Parade, which used to be in September, but they moved it to June. And the reason they did was because it was so hot, I guess, in September. Plus, it conflict with all the football games and the Texas State Fair. So they moved the official Pride event in Dallas is in June, and then they have in the old Boys Town area, Cedar Springs, they have what they call like Dallas Community Pride, which is held by all of the local bars. So that's why you have 2 Pride events in Dallas. So we'll do the official one. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so Dallas Pride will take place Saturday, June 6, 2026, under the theme Festival of Rainbows, which will span multiple downtown Dallas parks, culminating in the evening with a free public sunset parade on Main. The Festival of the Rainbows goes from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunset parade on Main is 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And it will include downtown Dallas with hubs across Main Street, Garden Park, Harwood Park, Pacific Plaza, and Pegasus Plaza. And home to the Family Pride Zone and Teen Pride. They have an engagement with the Dallas Zoo booth. And Main Street, Garden Park is the main stage area with festival vendors. Pacific Plaza is a community festival zone. And the Pegasus Plaza has an additional parade viewing and vendor space. Festival admission is $10 for people 13 and up, $8 for seniors, and free for children 12 and under. Sunset Parade is free to attend. They also have VIP packages, which many Pride events now are using VIP packages and premium passes for fundraising purposes, which does go to a good cause because it helps guarantee that you're going to have a Pride the next year. Yeah. So many prides, including one in California, did not have a festival this year and had to cancel at the last minute. So keep that in mind when you attend these and see if you can help out.
Excellent. Dallas always has to do things differently. Not only do they have 2 prides, they have 2 black tie dinners. Those queens in Dallas. All right, here we go.
Boot scooting.
That's right. Number 8. Number 8. The San Diego Pride Weekend celebration will take place from Saturday, July 18th to Sunday, July 19th. This massive annual gathering is the largest civic event in the region and is centered around the official 2026 theme, Pride Shines On. That's San Diego Pride. Number 7.
Here's the official blurb about them. Pride San Antonio 2026, number 7. Features a month of festivities culminating in the Pride Bigger Than Taxes weekend on June 26th through June 28th, 2026. The main celebrations include the official festival, a high heel race, and a spectacular illuminated night parade, which would make sense in San Antonio. You do a nighttime parade. It would be really hot.
Exactly.
As somebody that's lived there and grew up there, it gets thirsty. They also have the Pride River Parade and celebration on May 30th, which is coming up this weekend. Out in San Antonio week, which is June 14th through the 20th. The Pride Festival itself is in Crockett Park on June 27th. And then the Crystal Kelly Running of the Queens High Heel Race on June 27th at 8:30 p.m. Again, because of
that would be worth it.
Because I guarantee you, if you ran that during the middle of the day, there'd be a lot of dead queens.
Yeah.
Pride Bigger Than Texas Parade is on June 27th at 9 p.m. Unlike most Pride parades, San Antonio takes over the North Main Avenue, known as the Strip. After dark is one massive neon lit street party. And so they have a Pride San Antonio homepage and a whole bunch more. I know their events in San Antonio are absolutely fabulous because they usually include the Riverwalk at some point.
Yeah.
And also just the beauty and the, it's a tourism city.
Exactly.
It's the biggest tourism city in Texas. And does it literally its convention center and everything makes that city go. I mean, the hotel motel tax keeps that city afloat, actually, so they can pay for infrastructure.
I wonder when they do the parade, if the drag queens who are on the floats, or if they have floats, if they do the same thing they do during Fiesta, if they lift their dresses and show their tennis shoes. So I'd be curious to find out. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
I hope so. I don't know what they do now. I know what they did years ago, but I would hope just like the flamingo.
Like the regular,
they would be doing the little back and forth.
That's right.
And all that. It would be beautiful, and I know a bunch of drag queens down there that could probably pull it off.
That's right.
It would be interesting.
All right, here we go. Hey everyone, it's Christian Cano with the Coffee Pan Dulce Show and Cannis Media. We just wanted to wish you a happy Pride 2026.
Hey y'all, it's International Pride Month, and I want to wish everybody, our fellow queer neighbors and our allies, a happy Pride Month. Spend money in Target and your local queer black and brown businesses as well. But happy Pride. Thanks for watching this show, and be safe out there.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride, Dave. Hey, thanks for listening to us as always on Coffee Pan Dulce. And just to let you know, we're on all the audio podcast platforms. So work it out or whatever, you can just listen to us. Or if you want to see our bright, shiny faces, we're on YouTube and Facebook. You can even be fans and you can comment on our shows on the Facebook platform and drown out the people who don't actually listen to the show but like to like us. But anyway, we appreciate y'all and very much, and keep on listening so that Christian and I are just not sitting here talking to ourselves. Have a great year.
Number six, Philadelphia Pride. The 2026 Philly Pride March and Festival will officially take place on Sunday, June the 7th, 2026. It's organized by Philly Pride 365 under the theme Pride is Power. This year's massive celebration introduces a historic relocation to the Benjamin Franklin Parkway to accommodate the growing crowds and elevated visibility during America's 250th anniversary. That is number 6, Philly Pride. Number five. Number 5. What's your George Takar? Number 5. Number 5.
Okay. So this one, Phoenix Pride Festival, or number 5. It happens on October 17th and 18th, which, again, referencing back to San Antonio, the summer would be way too hot for Phoenix. They wouldn't be able to do it. They host theirs on Steele Indian School Park on Indian School Road in Phoenix, which is a major street there. Steps off at 10 a.m. on Sunday, October 18th is the parade. Main attractions include an arts expo, multiple entertainment stages, including a Latin stage, a dance pavilion, and an extensive vendor village. It is because there is so many LGBT retirees that live in Phoenix. It makes it one of the more. This is not written, but I just know this from my history. One of the reasons it's so big is one, because there's so many universities in that greater Phoenix area. Phoenix is huge.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot of LGBT retirees in some of the suburbs of Phoenix, which, you have like the Del Webb Sun Cities that started there.
Sure.
You have so many other beautiful communities, and it's also a well-known tourism city, and with a lot of stuff going on.
Excellent. So that was number 5, Phoenix Pride.
Hey Cannis Media listeners, this is your insight from Esperica, and I just want to say to y'all, happy Pride Month. I want y'all to enjoy yourselves, happy wonderful Pride Month, go to events, and make sure to learn and study why we should remember Pride Month, because this month is supposed to represent the blood, sweat, tears, and everything that was given from all the activists, from all the allies, from all the people in the LGBTQA+ community, from everyone who worked their butts off to make sure that everyone is seen as a human being and as equal. So, enjoy the month, go on vacation, forget about the news and shit like that, and just have a good Pride Month. And be safe, be happy, be proud, and fuck fashion.
Number four, Houston, Texas Pride. The 48th annual official Houston Pride celebration will take place in downtown Houston on Saturday, June the 6th. Because of the upcoming World Cup, organizers shifted the events from late June to the start of the month. So that is Houston, Texas Pride. I bet that's hot.
They used to, and I'm not 100% sure if they still do this, they used to do the parade at night.
Oh, okay.
Because it was so swampy. Yeah, they've always done it in June.
Yeah.
Because of the heat and the humidity will just about kill you if you do the parade during the day.
Yeah, I can imagine.
They used to do the parade at night. I believe down Westheimer is what they used to do.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if they still do that. But they have a big theater and neighborhood. So Houston's also home to a lot of Broadway type plays. And they have a theater district, and then the gay district sits right next to it. So I mean, you can't almost have a theater district without the gays. So it's kind of like a art.
What is it? Is it called the Montrose? The Montrose area?
Montrose.
Yeah, that's
Montrose
right.
area
That's right.
is the neighborhood.
Yeah,
and it's just like Oakland and Dallas.
Yeah,
and the theater district is a very touristy, playful district in Houston. They have like a little restaurant with an aquarium in it and a whole bunch of little, fun things for everybody. And the Montrose is a very artsy, very typical of a gentrified neighborhood, where everybody else abandoned it, so the gays took it over.
Took over and made it special.
Yeah, and so
it
is a neat area. Montrose is very cool. And so they have a lot of going on the Pride Parade. And I've known 2 grand marshals actually in that parade from my past.
What a small world. All right. Howdy, y'all. It's Christian Cano with the Coffee Pan Dulce Show and Cannis Media. We wanted to wish all of our LGBTQ plus audience members and allies happy Pride. We hope you have a wonderful Pride month and a wonderful Pride year. Number three.
So Chicago Pride, the 2026 Chicago Pride celebrations will feature the 25th annual Chicago Pride Fest on June 20th through the 21st, culminating in the 55th annual Chicago Pride Parade on Sunday, June 28th, 2026. The Chicago Pride Fest starts on June 20th and 21st. And then also they do the North Halstead neighborhood in Halstead Street, the landmark LGBTQ neighborhood, 2-day street festival. Star-studded headlines this year is Denard Bernher, I don't know how to pronounce this, G-Flip, Willa Ford, Anthony Rapp, RuPaul Drag Race favorites, The Vixen, and Heidi in Closet. The Chicago Pride Parade is on a different weekend. It's on June 28, 2026. And so it is a week after the festival. Okay. And then they do a lot of things in between too.
Yeah.
So
they do
it's very, very like there's
it's so beautiful in Chicago in the summer. It's just amazing. We'll be there again this year for Market Days, which is in August. Yeah. So anyway, so that's Chicago Pride number 3.
Hey y'all, just a happy reminder from all of us at Coffee and Pan Dulce. It's Happy Pride Month, Happy International Pride Month. And whomever you are, whether you're an ally or a member of the LGBT community, please celebrate and please show your pride, whether you're in or out of the closet. All lives are valid, and we appreciate y'all and fly your flags and enjoy your month. Thanks for participating. See y'all next week. Happy Pride.
Number 2. All right, here we go. Number 2, Los Angeles Pride. LA Pride is the oldest and largest LGBTQ celebration globally. It's managed by Christopher Street West. It's the nonprofit. That organization is the world's first permitted Pride Parade in 1970. The main events feature a massive annual parade and a community festival. And that occurs from June the 12th to June 14th. That's number 2, LA Pride.
On a side note, they actually had riots in LA 10 years before Stonewall. A lot of people don't know this, but it actually happened. I want to say, there were some in different decades.
Sure.
They went back to the Black Cat protests in 1967. There were some things that happened in 1959. There was the Compton's cafeteria riot in 2021. So there was a lot of things. The Cooper's Donuts riot is what I'm thinking of, which happened in 1959. Wow. And it was way before the Stonewall Uprising. It was kind of the first of many conversations in this country about LGBT rights and access and things like that. Now, we attribute the Christopher Street thing to, Stonewall and all that.
Sure. Yeah.
But there was a lot of critical mass right before the stemming in the 1930s, World War II kind of operated. And then when the GIs, especially the gay GIs, came back from World War II, there was a lot of unrest and the injustices of being gay and the economic deals. And it really started, a lot of it, the main stuff that really triggered unrest in this country over LGBT rights started in the late 40s and especially in the 50s in LA.
Yep.
Because LA was home to so many of those displaced veterans.
Yeah.
And so much poverty, so many. LA County was very aggressive against gay bars at that time. That they were more like speakeasies, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which led to a lot of problems, as did New York as well, because Stonewall started because of aggressive policing.
That's interesting to know that they were given, they actually had the first permitted parade. I wonder if they put that word permitted because there were probably cities that had like unofficial parades, you know?
Yeah. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
So some things, LA had the advantage of having the movement going on for so long in LA.
Yeah.
It was more mature there in a lot of ways. I went to several art shows here in LA where people talked about the different things that went back to the 1930s even. There were political movements here. So I think the timeline and the maturity of the LA LGBT movement is what helped it in a lot of ways, to where when they wanted to do like parades and protests and festivals, eventually it had a leg up, and it had a little political started to get some gravitas with the city and the county of LA as well, which also helped. And then eventually it's really the movement. All those movements is what led to forming WeHo, West Hollywood.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
About 14 years after that first permitted Pride Parade in 1970. So they all kind of connected.
Yeah.
And so many LGBT people worked in the movie industry in Hollywood. They had this little empty district between Beverly Hills and Hollywood.
I mean, you may know one of them, called Rock Hudson.
Yeah.
We'll have to edit that one out. Yeah, we'll edit that one out. All right.
Hey, y'all. Thanks as always for listening to Coffee Pan Dulce. And guess what? As part of our Cannis Media family of shows, we have a sister show that's been running alongside the Coffee Show for 6 years, 6 seasons. And it's Two Queers in a Truck. In fact, we've been on air, as it says right behind Christian, as we record this, in case you're watching the video version of this. It's exciting. It's a little different. It comes more from obviously the queer perspective, because it's Two Queers in a Truck. And we invite you to listen to it. You don't have to be queer to listen. And I promise it most likely will not give you scabies. I can't 100% verify that, but it's just a medical rumor started by me, actually. But anyway, come out and check us out on our sister show, Two Queers in a Truck, and all the exciting 2025 news shows on the Cannis Media family. As always, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Up next is Two Queers in a Truck with Jenny and Christian. And hope you guys tune in. We'll see you in about 15 to 20 minutes. Thank you. Bye.
Hey, it's Del Shores, and I just wanted to say happy Pride to everybody listening to the Coffee and Pan Dulce Show. I love this show, and right now, during these trying times, it is more important than ever for us to stand up, for people to see who we are, and to be proud. I am proud.
Number one.
One.
All right, so here we go. The number one by population, the number one Pride event in America is New York City Pride. Go ahead, Gersemi.
New York City Pride March takes place on Sunday, June 28th, from 11 a.m. from the 26th Street and 5th Avenue, and ending near Christopher and Greenwich Streets. Themed for all of us this year is an anticipated parade featuring Grand Marshals Bowen Yang, Dominique Jackson, and Peppermint. There's tons of events. So I mean, there's actually weeks of events in New York City. At Pride Fest, of course. They have on June 28th. There's youth prides. There's tons of broadcasts. The Stonewall Inn host programming and ceremonies. There is there's some harbor cruises. There's
Yeah.
I know if you go on their website and you're planning on coming here next month or later this month, actually, you're going. There's a lot to look at.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Wise, and it's just like LA Pride. The festival is really just a part of it. I know last year in LA, there was events starting on like June 5th or 6th, going all the way almost to the end of the month of different film pop-ups, activations. There was a walk of fame, the little stars in the Hollywood, and they did a little tour that we participated in. That they named different LGBT celebrities, but also ones that were rumored to be and actually weren't, and some that were never thought of as LGBT that actually were, and so whether they were bisexual, gay or lesbian or whatever they were, or just an ally, but it was they did a lot of activations like that, and so these bigger city press, Chicago somewhere, they have weeks of different things going in and around their main events. Dallas does too. All the top 10 do a ton of things involving it, and even the smaller ones, the Panhandle Prides, the Charlotte Prides, the all of them do different activations in and around Pride Week. I know Charlotte Pride does almost a week's worth of festivities leading up to the Pride main event. So there's, you check out their website, check out the social media. You'll find more details. You may even find a special smaller event that's tied to that main Pride event. There's so much fun that goes around that. Plus, usually most of the cities have neighborhoods, and those will be popping
hang out there.
There's a lot to do in those areas if you get bored.
Well, that concludes our top 10 America's biggest Pride cities. So by population. So we hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next year. Next year, we'll drop this one a little earlier, so to give you time to actually plan to attend these. So I want to thank those who sent in their videos, and also the former guests of ours who are wishing you happy Pride. We'll be posting their videos throughout the summer, actually definitely throughout June, and put it on all of our shows here on Cannis Media. So any last words about why people need to attend Pride this year, Gersemi?
I mean, one, it's fun. I mean, two, if you spend any money there or buy any of the event tickets, obviously it helps these events keep going. And we can see from last year and this year, things like this that promote diversity and inclusion probably are still needed. And
exactly.
There's some things that have changed a whole bunch, and there's a lot of things that have stayed the same, if not gotten worse. And supporting these organizations helps support so much great work. And many of these organizations raise money for different medical care, all kinds of charities. And it also, most of all, creates awareness, which if you don't know about it, then you're living in ignorance. And so Pride isn't designed to be an awareness and a protection for a vulnerable community out there, like the one that Chris and I live in, and we've become targets for many reasons. So support your Pride, especially your local Pride.
Exactly. Very, very well said. All right, y'all. Happy Pride. We'll see you next time.
Happy Pride.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Hey everyone, we just want to wish you a happy Pride. June is International Pride Month, and we're celebrating it all month long. Also, we do want to thank those who watch us on Facebook and YouTube, and the people who now listen to us on your favorite audio podcast platform. We want to thank you. Don't forget that our summer schedule is out, so we have our topics that we'll be covering in July and also in August. And just want to say happy Pride. I'll dance out. Happy Pride, everyone.
Hi, everybody. This is Yorense from the LatinX Show over here. All I'm here is doing a little quick PSA. Use this summer to do volunteer work. Go to your nearest YMCA. Go to your nearest homeless shelter. Go to whatever community services or programs that you can help out and volunteer. Because right now, we have a bunch of fascist pieces of shit trying to rip apart our country and rip apart the people, our communities, by spreading hate and bigotry. The best way to combat it is, one, working in your community and standing strong to show that you are strong and you're here to help out others. Two, combat misinformation. If you hear bullshit, first research and make sure if it's true or not. If it is not true, call it out. If it is true, get the facts. Be knowledgeable of it, because it might come out later. So always stand against that. And three, fuck fascists. Stand against them. Make them feel uncomfortable. There is too many people out there feeling like they can say the hard R or say slurs or be violent. Make them understand that a lot of people died to make sure this hatred and bigotry does not exist. All our civil rights workers, all the people who restored normity, everybody who fought against intolerance and hatred, they died and worked their asses off to stop this. So follow in their footsteps and stop this madness. This is Yorense again from Espera Que, and all I can say is be there for your community and stand up for what's right. Fuck fascism and have a wonderful day.
All right, we'll just come back for about 2 minutes, and then we'll take our last break, and then we'll end the show.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, we'll come back for just a couple of minutes, and we'll end. Here we go.
Good job. Great intro. All right, come back, talk about Epstein.
Okay, Epstein.
I'm gonna start recording. Good job, y'all. All right, we're at the 18-minute mark. Tony, the second half, do you want to switch it to more national conversations? Because you were talking about Charlotte, or do you want to stay on Charlotte? Or edited. And once again, I know your time is valuable.
What is language like? I have a potty mouth, so let me know. Are y'all?
We don't. We don't mind. Is that right, Gersemi?
Yeah, no,
I'll try to refrain since it's the Christmas season.
Exactly.
All right. And by the way, I just want you to know this is the earliest interview I've ever done in my life.
Oh my goodness.
And this is the Jenny Award.
I'm quite honored to have a conversation with Jojo Garza. He's with the Grammy Award-winning Los Lonely Boys, and actually, I believe you're in San Angelo, Texas. Is that correct?
Yeah, man, I'm here at home right now.
Well, welcome to Que Pasa, Mr. Garza. Listen, I have to admit that I grew up in Texas. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas, a native Texan, and Tejano, I guess that's what I grew up calling myself. And there was always this confusion. Is San Angelo Central Texas or is it West Texas?
Well, you're right about that. There's always like a bit of confusion about it.
And this is the Pendejo Chronicles.
Coffee and Pan Dulce. How's that? Coffee and Pan Dulce.
Sounds great.
You sounded like a telenova. I mean,
I'm trying to. All I have to say is go. Yes.
As a non-Spanish speaker.